Welcome to County Portal, your simple source for local government services and public records. Let's get started.
So, what time do inmates actually get released from jail after court? This is one of the most common and frustrating questions people have, and the simple, honest answer is that there is no set time. It's a process, not an event, and it almost never happens immediately. When a judge orders a release, whether it's for time served, a bond being posted, or charges being dropped, that's just the beginning of the journey. The courtroom and the jail are two separate entities, often in different buildings and run by different people. The judge's order is just a piece of paper, or a digital file, that has to get from the court to the jail's release processing department. This transfer of information is the first delay. It might be sent over electronically, which is faster, or it could be physically carried over in a batch of paperwork later in the day. Once the jail receives the release order, their own internal process begins. They don't just open a door and let the person walk out. First, they have to verify the paperwork is correct and legitimate. Then, an officer has to pull the inmate's physical file and property. This involves going to the property room to retrieve all the personal belongings the person had when they were arrested, like their wallet, keys, phone, and the clothes on their back. Everything must be inventoried and signed for. The next crucial step is a final background check. The jail staff will run the person's name one last time to make sure there are no other holds, warrants, or detainers from other jurisdictions. Someone might be free to go on a local charge, but if a neighboring county has a warrant out for them, they won't be released to the street, they'll be transferred to that other county's custody. This final check is non-negotiable and can add time. Several factors influence this timeline. The time of day of the court hearing is huge. A 9 a.m. hearing is much better than a 4 p.m. hearing. Late afternoon paperwork might not even be processed until the next business day. The size of the jail also matters immensely. A small, rural county jail might process a release in 2 to 4 hours. A massive urban jail system, like in Los Angeles or Chicago, could take anywhere from 8 to 24 hours because they are processing hundreds of people in and out every single day. Staffing levels, shift changes, and whether it's a weekday or a weekend all add to the variability. The best advice is to be patient. Expect it to take several hours at a minimum. The phrase, "hurry up and wait," is the absolute reality of the situation. Calling the jail repeatedly usually doesn't speed things up. The person will be released when all the administrative and security steps are completed, and not a minute sooner. I hope this clears up the confusion around the jail release process. It's a system of procedures that takes time to navigate safely and correctly. Thank you so much for watching. If you found this information helpful, please consider hitting that like button and subscribing to the channel for more straight talk explanations.